Hello, hello, hello. What's up, friends? It's Michelle Christides with Angel Insight. Welcome into my channel. If this is your first time here, we're going to be doing an albatross activation today. If you come on in and want to let me know you're here, I would love it. So normally how we do it around here is we activate the animal wisdom so that we can start attuning to the wisdom. And this is a big one for 2026, to be honest. And then we're going to do some oracle in a couple weeks. That's usually how it works. So today we're going to be doing what's called activation of the albatross. The frequency associated with this activation is 741 hertz, which means if your throat chakra is at 741 hertz or higher, you can actually do your own activation. So I always, always, always refer you back to your own team. Those of you that are spiritually awakened, just go use your body pendulum when you're talking to your team. Just ask, can I activate my albatross, and see what your team tells you. And if they say yes or no, you can ask, are there ways to increase my frequency? That's the type of teacher and healer I am. I work with frequency. I call myself lovingly a tuner. So I am here to assist all of you to tune your chakras to the frequency, the frequency derived by the cosmos, so that you can actually collaborate with your team. Now, the big reason that a lot of people don't have that frequency, again, a strong healer or somebody who's awakened in the spiritual world is always going to refer you back. Okay. So even though sometimes you come in here and I can activate, I am an activator, I'm a spiritual catalyst. I actually like to refer to myself as, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank there, as a spiritual analyst. So what I do is I like to look at your spiritual energetic makeup, and together with my team, we use attunements, crystal and plant medicine to help bring your chakras, the layers of your aura, into balance. Okay. So, yeah, just to tell you a little bit about myself. Now, before we do the activation, I definitely want to read the channeled message from Spirit about the albatross. This is a dominant energy that we're going to be dealing with this year. There's going to be other animals coming in to assist us, other crystals, other plants. Right now, for this month, I'm getting the albatross will be around for the next 10 months. So this is a very dominant energy. And what this energy is coming in, guys, it's coming in to give us authentic collaboration with spirit. So if you know anything about the albatross, they're the most fascinating animals, okay? And we're going to break this out later, but like what you need to know if you know nothing about them is they literally fly, literally, sometimes for months or years. They never touch land. And the way that they can do that is they have a special way that they can manifest in their power of flight to work with the wind. And so Spirit wants you to come into this container, and Spirit is the wind, and you are the albatross. How can we minimize the amount of energy that you're putting out so that you can have the magic of the albatross and glide? So the albatross is a glider, and that's what Spirit is telling you. Spirit is going to work with you. You were brought into here because Spirit wants you to manage your energy a little bit better, wants to highlight some ways that you can learn how your energy works, and most importantly, how we can bring you into tune. Okay? Just like a piano. Just like a piano or an instrument, we are the instruments, and we need to be tuned as well. Okay? So, Today is, what day are we on? Today is May 15th. We're going to do the activation, but I do want to let you know that later in the month, I am offering an amethyst and rose attunement meditation. It's $33. And the details are in the comment section. Okay. And if you need any help, just do a comment and I'll get back to you. Because the biggest reason that a lot of people's throat chakras are not at the frequency at their baseline 741 hertz is because you need a little bit of extra healing. We need to bring things into tune. So amethyst and rose is a detoxifier. And you've heard as below, so above. So it really works with really all your chakras, but mainly the powerhouse of amethyst and rose is in your sacral chakra. Okay. And the reason that the albatross is here, guys, is to help us not only rise above the emotions, but to stay above the emotions. Now, the emotional body is definitely 100% correlated to the quality of your feminine energy. So if you feel like your emotions are leading you somewhere because they come up, if you feel like you're over emotional, there is so much energy at play, and you do not have to learn how to manage that. Come in for that attunement meditation later in the month. I think it's the 23rd. Oh, that's coming up. It's on a Sunday. So, yeah, I think it's, oh my gosh, it is next Sunday. Come into that and allow me to assist you to bring some of the energies that are ready to be released. We're going through a lot of evolutionary patterns. A lot of old things are now being released. And, those of us who are working with new medicines, like crystal and plant medicine, like I'm talking about, are really can help cross over into what we call the new earth, okay? We're working on crossing there, and what's not allowed there? Shadow. Shadow's not allowed there. So we want to help clear the shadows, okay? And you do not have to do it alone. You do not have to do it alone, guys. You don't, okay? So first things first, go within. Is this activation for me, Spirit? And if you get a yes, okay, I love to use my body as a pendulum. I just stand up and say, "Body, show me a yes for my highest good. Show me a no for my highest good," and that's what I use a lot. But you can use your intuition, of course, all kinds of things. But sometimes there's so much at play that we can't even necessarily tune in exactly to where we want to be. So a great way to do this, do you have a pendulum? Okay, you can take your pendulum and ask, is it of my highest good to use my pendulum? Go to my last oracle that I just did on the deer a couple days ago. Before you use your pendulum, go ahead and do what you always do. Which one is talking to me? On this channel, it's not just necessarily one oracle. You might have all four piles. So this is where you can use your pendulum or your body pendulum. You might actually identify an oracle that's for you that you didn't necessarily pick up on. Okay, so I hope it's making sense what I'm saying. Let's go ahead. I'm kind of rambling a little bit, and that's okay. I think I'm saying this for people who are just coming into this channel. We have a mass awakening, and I will never forget about 6 years. About 6 years ago, I knew that I was awakening to something more in the spiritual world, and I literally didn't know where to go. So if your team, if you happen to come here, I'm not tooting my own horn. What I do want to tell you is I have your highest good in mind. I really do. Okay? So I would love for you to be here. There's no hands-off questions. If you have any questions, please participate. This is a beautiful community. Pretty much everyone here is already awakened. But some of you awaken and it's like all the doors are open. So we can actually make sense of that. Okay? So think of me as a dream weaver and a dream catcher. So Oracle is all about sharing truth. Okay? I use Oracle cards I don't really do tarot, and it's not because it's just the way it was led. But I do everything with spirit, and I don't really know why I'm getting off track here. I find it very interesting that I'm like trying to sell myself to you guys. I wonder why that is. Well, I'm just going to move on and see if this message resonates. Are you ready? It's pretty deep. Here we go. Applause to those who have swayed, prayed, slayed, and played, for you are the victor. Ooh, goosebumps. No longer no longer the restrictor or tricked her. No more loss, for the albatross spreads its wings in the wind as it sings, found. No longer bound. Without sound and feeling drowned. Rise and let the wind guide you back to safety. A secure space replaced and effaced in your honor. Then I got that this activation is related to, my spirit team told me this activation is related to actually the cosmos, specifically a Venus conjunction with Jupiter. So we have a matchup in the cosmos of the sacral chakra and the heart chakra. They're meeting up and they're setting down the foundation of harmony. So over the next 10 months, the albatross is going to be with us. This takes us through March of 2027, guys. Okay. So this, like I said, is a very dominant energy. This actually, okay, moving to grace. Okay. Then Spirit wanted me to add on the following. Torrid. I heard this word and I'm just, sorry, side note, I had to look it up. I'm like, what? Torrid. Torrid is a rapid, intense period or pace, derived from Latin verb torre, which means to burn or to parch. More, and then back to the message. So apparently, Spirit is letting us know that this is going to be a rapid, intense period or pace. Ready? Torrid and tormented you were. You were. Lost and confused. Some even abused. Seeking shelter and clarity. You've come to the right place. Revisited painful memories. What did you learn? What bridges did you burn? Did you think you faltered? Because you didn't. On your knees at the altar? Did you have to beg, borrow, and steal just to feel that you were not forgotten? Did you force or did you follow? Do you feel barren and hollow? Are you lost, dazed, and confused? Do you have a plan or a muse? Is it time? Is this the time of reckoning and becoming? Stand tall with grace. After you fall, hope is not lost. Destiny awaits. Now, to be truthful, when I first received this message, which came in with an energetic blueprint, and that energetic blueprint that Spirit would like me to share to you is this: power plus spark and a new start equals abundance. Those of you that find this message, those of you that find this activation, you have been busting your tail. You have been moving during the torrid and tormented, fast-moving energies. So confusing. What's up? What's down? Is this right? Is this not right? This is the energy, and Spirit is telling you you're exactly where you're meant to be. And why is this? Because finally, after a very long time, friends, there's a bunch of portals that have closed that were affecting our divine feminine energy. And in the spiritual community, I'm getting on my soapbox. Can you feel it? In the spiritual community, we teach it's normal to go through the dark night. Ask your team, is it normal to go through the dark night? Spirit, is it normal to go through the dark night? I just got a big no. It is not normal. We are not meant to go through this torment and sacrifice. We are not meant, friends, to walk the spiritual path like this. This is what we're doing to undo what was done. And let's be clear, that is not something in the past, friends. It's something in the future. Okay? And we have undone that. And now we need to heal. These were heavy, 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 dense energies. And that's why if you find me, I am here. I have been learning from Spirit for years how to confront these energies. I have been expanding the amount of light that I can hold, which means what? That I can come up against the darkest of dark. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm just saying it's time for you to allow yourself to really receive the assistance that you are meant to receive. We are not here to do it alone. Goosebumps, they're flaring up everywhere. We are meant to collaborate. We all got skills. We all have it. In fact, today is all about Heinz 57, your special sauce, baby. We all got it. We all have something unique and special about us. And for some reason, these energies that have been at play for millennia want us to think we don't. And so, why is there a reckoning and why are we becoming? Yes, can you feel me, Maria? I'm on my soapbox. We ain't playing this. We're not playing this anymore, guys. We don't have to play this. Okay? We don't have to play this fiddle. We don't have to be afraid of, when I said that, I could hear the devil playing its fiddle. And everyone wants to talk about the devil. Guess what? I'm the devil. You're the devil. We're all the devil. Why? Because we think we can actually use our power above another. And that's why we have demons. And that's why we have shadows. We have done terrible, terrible things to one another. We have. And actually, you might be surprised we were never meant to do that either. But we could get into that all we want. It's not about what we were meant to do. It's all about where we're going. And we're not playing it anymore. So the albatross comes in these next 10 months to assist you. Why? To assist you to be above those emotions, the emotions that actually exploit you, the emotions that bring energies towards you. And for some of you, I know, for some of you, that is not good for your energetic makeup. Okay? We're not meant to do that. Okay? So the albatross is coming here. You're the albatross. Spirit is the wind. You don't need to flap your wings. You don't need to give effort. You just need to glide. And Spirit wants to teach us how to do this because we haven't done it for so long. So I hope this message and my soapbox comes in loud and clear, because it's time that it's time to not just lace up the bootstraps. We don't have to do that anymore, you guys. We don't have to lace up the bootstraps and say it's all going to be okay. Of course, we have to get through the moments. I'm not saying it's all going to be perfection, love, light, rainbows, because it's not. The more light you hold, the more you're going to come across. And that's what we want. Why? Because we want to come across face to face with your demons so that you can let it go, and move into the new evolution of you, which is shadow and demon free. And it's not easy, but you do not have to do it alone. You don't. So, will you join us for the amethyst and rose? Will you allow someone to help detoxify your root chakra? Will you allow someone to detoxify the waters that your divine feminine energy is immersed in? I hope so. I really do, because I think you can tell I'm passionate. I am so passionate about assisting others to not walk the path that, and okay, not I don't want to say that right. I encourage everyone to walk their spiritual path of their highest good, to walk the path that's not been walked before, because that's the trailblazing path. That's the direction we're going. Everything you've all heard, it's going out the door. We are evolving past this, okay? And it's happening really, really, really quick. So if you want to change your frequency, it's not just about vibration, friends. It is your frequency that brings other things that match that frequency to you. So if your emotional quality is, anger, jealousy, these are just a couple of things. Stress, anxiety. Guess what you're going to attract? Anger, jealousy, anxiety, and stress. How about we attract love, harmony, bliss, joy, opulence? Do you see the difference in the words? Magic, authenticity, respect. Okay? This is what we can do when we tune our instrument to the right frequency. All right? And sometimes the difference between that is just helping eliminate those demons. So some of you are meant to do it. Some of you are actually meant to learn to do that. And I want to mention that. Some of you are actually meant to devise your own systems to learn, just as I have, to assist others eliminate their demons and shadows. Okay? Because there are different ways. This is just the way that Spirit decided to show me. And I have to tell you, it's pretty comical, because when I had a moment many years ago now where my heart cracked open and I heard Oracle Healer. And I just, assumed, well, I'm supposed to be a Reiki healer. So I signed up for Reiki. 2 weeks later, I'm in a Reiki class and they said, bring your crystals. And I'm like, I don't have any of those rocks. Like, where do I get them? What's up with that? And I love it. Now I work with the attunements. So I have crystals. Okay. But what I do is I help awaken. You have this in you. We are everything. You are this crystal, just as I am. I just help awaken you to the wisdom so that you can remember. That's all. That's my job. I'm just a facilitator to assist you to awaken to the wisdom that's already present within you. Let's go ahead and activate this albatross. We'll be together over these next 10 months. You are not alone. And with this albatross coming in, I encourage you to do a little research on the albatross. I'll be sharing it when I do Oracle. I think your mind will be blown when you actually get familiar with this beautiful animal. And why is this animal here? Why do we do this animal wisdom? Because this is the facet. Spirit is saying, this is the facet that we are all working on. The albatross does something that nobody else can do, and Spirit says you can too. We just need to listen, follow our intuition, and keep our heart open to the wisdom. So let's go ahead and take a moment. I love to put my hands on my heart. I'm going to close my eyes. This is how I roll. Right, Maria? Okay. Let's just take a deep breath. Okay. So let's do a 6-5-4 breath. We're going to breathe in for 6. We're going to hold that breath for 5, and then we're just going to let it all out, but at least to a count of 4. Okay. Whenever you're feeling stressed, if you do what's called a box breath, if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you should feel a lot more relaxed. So if you're ever just feeling really anxious and you don't know why, first of all, I bet that energy is not yours. I bet it's not yours. Number 1. And number 2, if you just come to your breath, it's very meditative and it's very relaxing. Okay? So let's just go ahead and do one of those to set the tone. So here we go. Ugh, I just got like a little tickle on my throat there. Okay, here we go. It is my purest intention to activate my albatross. I activate this albatross on all timelines for my highest good. My heart is open to receive the wisdom of the albatross. And I thank you, albatross, for coming forward at this time to guide me, to glide me, and to assist me to manage my energy for my highest good and the highest good of all around me. Ooh. I am grateful for your assistance, and I thank you for coming forward. And so it is, so be it. Now, it's that easy. But remember, talk to your team. Am I able to activate my own albatross? Get a yes or no. Michelle said that this frequency is 741 hertz. Is that right? Test everything, guys. Go to your team. Always check in with yourself. Always do a checkup from the neck up, is what I say. Okay? I'm just here, like all of you, finding my way. And I'm so grateful for all who found their way here. If you know anyone else that's looking to connect with the community, looking to heal in ways that they haven't been able to do before, bring them in. Bring them in, guys. All right? And hopefully we'll see you for the amethyst and rose attunement meditation that we're going to be doing on the 23rd of May at 3 o'clock in the afternoon Central Standard Time. Like I know Maria is like across the pond in Britain. So like you're 5 hours behind me. I think it's 5 hours. So Maria, that will be blah, 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 blah. What is that? 10 o'clock a.m. your time. Oh, good. Hopefully that will work out. Okay. So wherever you are, hopefully this time works out. If you want to do a one-on-one, of course I do that. If you have any questions, please let me know. I do want to be a little vulnerable. Again, this is coming up. It just came up to share, so I'm going to share. The type of healing that I work in, guys, and that Spirit has led me in, I work in a lot of the spaces. I want to say this in a way, Spirit, help me find the words, because I want to say this in a way that's not going to offend anybody. But I will say that I used to be a nurse. I've been retired for many years, about 20 years. I was an oncology nurse. And I've been around healing my whole entire life. And I have a lot of experience myself in my family and really close people with the different facets of what we call mental illness. And spirit has been telling me that there's more to be discovered here, that these are spiritual ailments. And because they're spiritual ailments, they need spiritual medicine. I'm a medicine woman that happens to work with crystals and plants because their frequency, we attune to that frequency. So the piano uses a note, right? And then they like use a device to get it to play that note. We're doing the same thing, but over here and where I'm at, we use 6 hours. Okay, woke up in time. Yeah, this one's later. I'm talking about the meditation. I try to do the meditations at a time. I'm so glad. Look at your spirit team just brought you in just perfectly. um, but I really try to accommodate. We can't accommodate everybody, but I try. Um, I'm sorry. So these spiritual ailments is what a lot of facets of, and we all carry them to some degree. Depression, a little bit, anxiety, stress. I think we're seeing it's just more commonplace. I don't think I know one person or child that does not suffer from some form of stress or anxiety. And this has not always been the case in society, but this is definitely the case now for whatever reason. And so it's really time for us to get to the bottom, to the root. It's time to get to the root of these spiritual ailments so that we can change the frequency and attract something different. It's time to walk in our authenticity, to experience the beautiful things like, oh my God, like a ray of sunshine is my most favorite thing. When I see a ray of sunshine coming down, I'm just like, that is God to me. Just being able to appreciate the beauty. But unfortunately, many of us are running so fast and teaching our kids to run so fast that we've taken on a pace, and honestly a lot of people don't know how to get back. So if you're going to do anything today, just slow things down, do some of that box breathing. Everything you're feeling has purpose, but it's not something that's happening to you. It's something that's happening for you. Will you slow your roll, sit your butt in a chair, grab a journal and a pen, and just allow it to pour out? That's the best place to start. All right. It's so interesting how I kind of rambled in many directions today, and I know all has purpose. So I'm just going to trust it. I really will see you guys really soon. If you'd like to join, if you're on Facebook, find Infinite Energy or just let me know and I'll send you a link. I'd love for you to join our group because I do share more on, not that I don't come here on YouTube, but I do share a little bit more on Facebook only because, just like all of you, I'm moving too. So I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, but I pretty much do Oracle on YouTube. TikTok I use because sometimes Spirit wants me to put music with the channeled words. So if you're on TikTok, everything that I do is channeled from Spirit, the song, the words, the angel numbers, okay? So you can find me Angel Insight on TikTok. And Facebook is, I think, the place where we get the most vulnerable, okay? And it's okay if you're not on there. We can do that here, but a lot of people are just coming on and getting off right away on YouTube, or they're listening in the car, or they're going on a walk. I do encourage you to check out the Deer Oracle that we just did. And It's been just about a half an hour. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you're new to me, I look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions, please drop it like it's hot in the comments. I will definitely get back to you. Maria, I'm going to send your oracle next. So that's coming. And if I can be of an assistance for any of you, please let me know. If you'd like a one-on-one, drop it like it's hot in the comments, and I will send you my email. Good night. Bye, guys. Ah, that's why I've been missing your lives. Okay. Hey there. Yes, Facebook it is. So if you're on Facebook, you know what? I'll put a link in here, friend. I just saw you come on here, Native Widow. I will go ahead and put a link to the group, and we'll get you added. Okay. All right. I'll put that on as soon as we're done here. I just saw your comment, so that's perfect. And I'm like, it's so funny because I noticed YouTube's changed a little bit, and I'm like, how do I end the stream? Okay, I just saw it. So now I'm gonna say bye. But see, that worked out perfect. Native Widow. I witnessed all your comment, so that was meant to be. I'll put the link to my group page on there. Okay. Talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys.